Chiron. I'd like to welcome you back to Universe Mode, episode 165. Give me a minute to make sure the stream is actually up and running. I will be right back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it seems that the stream is up and working. I'd like to welcome you all back to Universe Mode, episode 165. I am your host, the King Chiron. Got a special episode of Raw for you. We have Bobby Lashley and Samoa Joe. Well, let me pump the brakes real quick before we get into that. Ladies and gentlemen, day one, the pay-per-view day one, is already upon us. Instead of doing 2 weeks worth of shows, usually we do 6 episodes before pay-per-view, I'm going to keep on track with Universe Mode and only give you guys 3 episodes before we get to day one. So, with that being said, let's get it right into the current rivalries. We got Bobby Lashley and Samoa Joe. Then we have number one contenders House of Black taking on the Blackpool Combat Club. Adam Cole and Roman Reigns. And then Damian Priest has decided to cash in his Money in the Bank briefcase on the world champion Bryan Danielson at day one. Those matches are made, they're scheduled. Now, of course, we have more rivalries on NXT, we have more rivalries on SmackDown, but let's focus here on Raw. And let's get right into the show. Bobby Lashley and Samoa Joe, Seth Rollins and Braun Strowman, Micha and Mia Yim versus Trish Stratus. Of course, Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta versus Brody King and Buddy Matthews. Randy Orton and Brock Lesnar. Adam Cole and Roman Reigns. And in the main event, Damian Priest and Bryan Danielson. All matches are subject to change, ladies and gentlemen. Just because these matches have appeared here in Universe Mode does not mean that's the matches we're going to get. But regardless, let's get right into it, ladies and gentlemen. Samoa Joe, the number one contender to the U.S. champion, looks to take on Bobby Lashley. And that will be the match, Joe and Lashley. Let's get right into it. Let's see what Samoa Joe can do. Out first, still the United States champion, Bobby Lashley.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 273 pounds, the WWE United States champion, the almighty Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley was once again successful in defending his United States Championship against Randy Orton at New Year's Revolution. Randy Orton hit an RKO, Randy Orton hit a punt, but in the end, Bobby Lashley, he didn't have to use a submission. He didn't have to use the hurt lock. He didn't have to use his spear. He just had to use his power. And that is the name of the game with Bobby Lashley, him using his power to win his matches, to stay ahead of the competition. But that might change with this opponent here. All that power might not mean too much against this competitor.
From Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 300 pounds, Joe.
Samoa Joe. A top talent, a top feared competitor. He also uses power, but he also uses strategy. He also uses agility. Samoa Joe, unlike many competitors here, Joe has fought for the World Heavyweight Championship unsuccessful. But Joe has found himself the #1 contender to the United States Championship. Samoa Joe very well could be the man to take it away from Bobby Lashley. The question that should be asked here is, what can Samoa Joe do that Randy Orton and Rey Mysterio couldn't do to defeat Bobby Lashley? Bobby Lashley, a tough competitor, a tough U.S. champion. But Samoa Joe, he's tough himself. He's as tough as they come. He's as dominant as they come. He may not have won the World Heavyweight Championship, but Samoa Joe very well could beat Bobby Lashley. Joe can't use his power to defeat Joe. I mean, he can use his power. He can sling his power all day long, but Joe can sling power too. And he's good with the reversals, as we see right here. Joe attacking Lashley on the outside. Joe's very cunning. He knows how to take down a body part. But he's going to focus more on that head and neck and back of Bobby Lashley, waiting to put in his signature chokehold on Bobby Lashley. Lashley's going to have to figure out a way to get past Samoa Joe, and it's not going to be easy. Joe hasn't had to rely on his signatures or his finishers to win his matches, to defend his title. But that very well might have to change against a competitor like Joe. Joe relentless with the attack. Bobby Lashley finally getting into control of this match here. Joe quick with the reversal. Bobby Lashley with a roll-up, goes for the pin, only gets a count of 1. Samoa Joe already has a signature and already has a finisher stored up. And Joe's going to immediately go for the muscle buster right here. Goes for the pin. Lashley able to kick out at 2. But it says a lot that Joe already went for the finish of this match. Bobby Lashley with the Uranagi. Just using his power. So the question that has to be raised is, who's the stronger of the competitors? Is it Bobby Lashley or is it Samoa Joe? Both men are powerful, both men are strong, big, beefy men, but the question is, which one of them is the stronger, is the more powerful? We all know already that Joe seems to be quicker than Lashley, a lot more agile than Lashley. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it has to be acknowledged, just because if Joe is to win here, if Joe is to win this match here, that does not mean that Bobby Lashley will be losing his U.S. Championship. This is not an indicator at all. Joe seemed to have gone for a maneuver. Lashley reversed it. Lashley is also very quick, very agile, but he uses his power. He hits a signature attack. Goes for the pin here on Joe. But Joe able to kick out at 2. Samoa Joe's going to figure out a way to get back into this match before Lashley locks in the Hurt Lock. Joe's got nowhere to go, middle of the ring. Lashley with the Hurt Lock in. Joe's got nowhere to go. But like I was talking about, the power of Samoa Joe able to break out of the Hurt Lock. Randy Orton was also able to break out of the Hurt Lock at New Year's Revolution. This is not new terrain for Joe. Joe goes for the roll-up. Only gets a count of 1 on Lashley. Joe with the getting clothesline, having his head taken off there. And Lashley just shows off more of that power. Lashley gonna pick Joe up. Joe able to reverse the signature. And Joe with a massive clothesline to Lashley. This is the question, ladies and gentlemen. Who has more power? Who has more skill and ability to use that power to their advantage? Joe sweeps the leg, hits his comeback. Goes for the pin, does Joe. Only gets a 2 count, nearly 3. 2.99 if you ask me. And Joe with a hand to Lashley's stomach. But Lashley with the big boot to Joe sends Joe flying. Lashley, spear to the outside, knocks Joe off the apron. Now these two men are going to fight on the outside. Lashley throws Joe back into the ring. Both men have finishers. Looks like Bobby's going to use his on Joe. Puts the Hurt Lock back in. But Joe, that power of Joe fights out of it. Lashley's trying to use his power game to beat Samoa Joe. That's not going to work here. Joe's too strong to just use all your power like that. Lashley with a reversal, drops Joe. Goes for the pin. And gets a surprising 3 count. A surprising victory here. I wasn't expecting that, ladies and gentlemen. Not so soon. Joe offers a hand. And Lashley slaps it away. Lashley's going to celebrate his victory, but he wants Joe out of his ring. Lashley victorious again. Didn't have to use a signature or a finisher, just his power. But Joe, he's a strategist. Come day one, that power might not be enough. But speaking of power, ladies and gentlemen, we cannot ignore the powerhouse that is the monster among men, Braun Strowman.
Scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Sherrills Ford, North Carolina, weighing in at 385 pounds, Braun
Strowman
Strowman.
hasn't been able to do too much here in Universe Mode. He hasn't fought for any major championships. But every opportunity that he's gotten, he has taken full advantage. I think the most he's ever done is way back in Season 1, the very first pay-per-view being Backlash. He fought Rey Mysterio and The Miz in a triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. He would go on to lose that match to Rey Mysterio, but Braun Strowman has been on the hunt ever since, looking to get an opportunity, a chance to fight for a championship. Instead, tonight he'll be fighting one Seth frickin' Rollins.
opponent from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins.
Seth Rollins, a three-time former world heavyweight champion, looking to get back to the promised land, looking to get back to his world heavyweight championship. He's going to have to see if he can get past Braun Strowman here before he can even do that, ladies and gentlemen. But Seth Rollins is no slouch. One of the toughest competitors. One of the bravest competitors. One of the smartest competitors. He knows how to get into a man's head and stay there. Seth Rollins looks to beat Braun Strowman here and move along. Braun Strowman and Seth Rollins have done battle in the past, ladies and gentlemen. These two are not new to each other. Rollins is known as the King Slayer, known as the Beast Slayer. Gets hit with a choke slam from Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman, he's not new to Seth Rollins. Strowman is known for attacking smaller men, men who he feels are weaker than him. Braun Strowman is known for being powerful. Goes on the attack and just dominates with power. You gotta think that if Braun Strowman can get a win over Seth Rollins here, that after day one he might challenge either Lashley or Samoa Joe for that United States Championship. And ladies and gentlemen, I have to acknowledge that after day one, after the day one pay-per-view, we will be on our way to the Royal Rumble. We will be on the road to WrestleMania, ladies and gentlemen. WrestleMania, not too far away anymore. Only a handful more PLEs before we get there. Strowman attacking Seth Rollins on the outside of the ring, showing off that power. Rollins already with a chest and back injury. Slams down Seth Rollins, picks Rollins up. Has Rollins up, goes to the corner, the referee in the way, referee being stupid again, allows Seth Rollins a chance to come back. Strowman has Rollins up, Rollins reverses, looks like Strowman was going to go for that running power slam. But Strowman on the attack, not letting up. Goes for the pin. Seth Rollins' leg is in the ropes. Ref doesn't see that. Count of only two. Rollins kicked out. Rollins finally getting some offense in. Finally getting a reversal. Drops Braun Strowman with a DDT. Goes for the pin. Strowman has Rollins up, is going to choke Rollins out here. Slaps a submission on him. Rollins with nowhere to go. Can Rollins get out of it? He does. Attacking the ribs of Braun Strowman. Drops Strowman with a sling blade. And Rollins going to set up for the curb stomp. Or, no, he's still Strowman's finisher. He hits the big man with his own power slam. He's going to go for a pin here. He's going to go for the pin here. Getting into Strowman's head, using his own move against him. Strowman kicks out at 2, but you know he has to be rattled. his own maneuver used against him. Rollins goes for another pin. Could he get the 3? Only gets 2. What's Rollins going for here? He looks like he was going to go for the curb stomp. Couldn't get it. Strowman moved out of the way. Rollins with another forearm to the back and neck of Strowman. Attacking the arm of Strowman. Plants a knee to Strowman's chin. Goes for the pin. Strowman able to kick out. Rollins gonna have to figure out what else he can do here. He's gonna go to the top rope. Misses with an elbow. Strowman has Rollins up. Rollins with another reversal. Rollins in the mind of Braun Strowman. Strowman unable to pull the trigger twice now. Oh, but Strowman's gonna have Rollins back up. Delivers his signature attack to Rollins. Goes for the pin. This could be it. Ref counting slow for Strowman. I didn't see the referee get hit, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't see the referee get bumped even a little bit. That was just a slow count for Strowman. I think the Strowman and the referee got some issues. This referee cost Strowman the match. The referee might be getting those hands. Strowman with Rollins up. Rollins reverses again, ladies and gentlemen. What's Rollins thinking here? He takes down Strowman. Standing moonsault to Strowman. But Strowman kicks Rollins away. Strowman looking for any opportunity he can get to succeed. Looking for any opportunity he can get to win this match here. He's going to attack Seth Rollins. He's only able to hit so far one power slam to Rollins. Rollins kept reversing. But Rollins has a distinct advantage. He has 2 signatures. 2 finishers, I mean. Strowman just tossing Rollins around the ring now. Throws Rollins into the rope. Drops him with a choke. Choke slams him. Never seen Strowman do that one before. Rollins misses with a drop kick. Strowman on the attack. Strowman just using his power to take advantage of Seth Rollins here. So Rollins is stunned. He can't block this one. Strowman hits another running power slam. Goes for the pin. This could be it. This is it. No, Rollins with a kick out. Strowman just throws Rollins around. Rollins back to his feet. Strowman goes to the top rope. Rollins has got to stop him here. Can't stop Strowman at all. Belly to back suplex to Rollins. Rollins is down. He's gonna have to figure something out here. Strowman has Rollins up in the choke. Rollins with nowhere to go. He's gonna tap out. He hits the ropes. I don't think he was close enough to the ropes. I think the ref screwed Strowman again. Referee called for a rope break there. Rollins must have got his foot on the rope by chance. Strowman with another choke slam to Rollins on the outside. Strowman just throws Seth Rollins around. Strowman has Rollins with the reverse choke slam, drops him face first on the floor. Rollins misses with a knee and Strowman's going to take advantage. Rollins has tried everything in this match except for that curb stomp. He hasn't been able to hit the curb stomp yet. One curb stomp could change the complete complexion of this match. But Strowman has another running power slam saved up, loaded. Strowman, what's he gonna do? Punches Rollins in the gut, drops him to the floor. Rollins gets back up. Strowman misses with a clothesline. Rollins is on the attack now. And Strowman is busted open, but he gets to the ropes. Referee finally doing something for Strowman in this match. Strowman gets to the ropes. Doesn't realize this is a dangerous place to be. Rollins off the middle rope. Hits the curb stomp to Strowman. Not enough to keep Strowman down. Strowman powered out at 2. But Rollins going to gear up for a second. Nails a second curb stomp to Strowman. Goes for the pin. And he gets it. Gets the victory here. What a hell of a way to get the win here. Strowman offering a hand to Rollins. Oh God! Low blow. Low blow from Strowman. And you gotta think, a powerful kick like that, I don't think Rollins is having any more kids, ladies and gentlemen. I think that might be it for him. I think Braun Strowman and Becky Lynch are going to have words after this match. Up next, Michin Mia Yim versus Trish Stratus. Michin has been on a roll as of late, ladies and gentlemen. Not undefeated in Universe mode, but she is on a bit of a winning streak. Can she keep it up against a living legend in Trish Stratus?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Fontana, California, Michin Mia Yim.
Like I said, Mia Yim on a bit of a winning streak. The question is, can she keep it up after today? She has to go through one Trish Stratus. Not an easy task to undergo. Trish Stratus is a legend in this industry. Multiple time women's champion. Trish Stratus, very dominant, but Mia Yim has been dominant as of late. I'll tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen, as the general manager, if Mia Yim can beat Trish Stratus here, in my opinion, Mia Yim deserves to be #1 contender to the women's championship. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, at day 1, Becky Lynch and Bayley will be fighting to unify their women's championships. It will be Becky Lynch and Bayley unifying the WWE Women's Championship and the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Women's World Heavyweight Championship. Bell rings. Mia Yim starts the match. Goes right after Trish Stratus. Like I said earlier, ladies and gentlemen, being Trish Stratus would be no small thing for Mia Yim. Trish Stratus is very dominant, a very dominant superstar. She has competed for the Women's WWE Championship and the Women's WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Mia Yim has yet to compete for either. If Mia Yim can win here, she can go on and challenge for the championship, the Unified Championship. Locks in the guillotine on Trish Stratus. Stratus in the middle of the ring, but Stratus is going to break out immediately. It's a combination on Mia Yim, goes for the pin. Only gets a count of one. Mia Yim has been on a roll as of late. Mia Yim with a combination on Trish Stratus at ringside. She drops Trish Stratus outside the ring right next to the announce table. Continuing to assault Trish Stratus. Referee at the count of 6. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, I do not accept count-out wins for contendership. If Mia Yim or Trish Stratus wishes to get a true victory here, they're going to have to pin or submit their opponent. They're both back in the ring. Trish Stratus is back on the attack of Mia Yim. Mia Yim just ran the ropes a little bit. Wear herself out. Trish Stratus drops her. Mia Yim off the middle rope. Driving Trish to the canvas. Goes for the pin. Kick out at 1 from Trish Stratus. Trish Stratus on the attack of Mia Yim. Continuing with the assault. Ladies and gentlemen, one has to wonder, what can either of these opponents do to really put this match away? Trish Stratus is going to go for her top bulldog, goes for the pin here, gets a 2 count out of Mia Yim. Mia Yim has to find a way to fight back, ladies and gentlemen. Fight back and stay in this match. If she cannot, she does not move on to become #1 contender. Mia Yim with the kicks to the head, dropping the head onto the canvas. Mia Yim with a kick to the stomach now. Picks up Trish. Delivers a maneuver, her signature maneuver onto Trish Stratus. Trish is down in the ring. Mia Yim has to find a way to take advantage. She can't let up here. Trish is stunned. Mia Yim telling Trish to get up. Mia Yim gonna go for a dive here. A dive to the outside of the ring, but Trish gets back in the ring before it can happen. That stun wore off very quickly for Trish. Mia Yim looked like she was gonna go for her finish. Trish tries with the reversal. What can Mia Yim do to put Trish Stratus away? That is the question. Many women in this industry have tried to put Trish Stratus away and have been unsuccessful. Trish Stratus is not undefeated. She has lost her matches before. but Trish Stratus is no easy opponent to be in the ring with. Trish Stratus goes for Stratusfaction, and she nails it on Mia Yim. Goes for the pin, and she gets it, ladies and gentlemen. An unfortunate loss for Mia Yim. Unfortunate indeed. But it's Trish Stratus. It's a living legend. What could you expect? Mia Yim may have been on a roll, but that roll comes to an end here against this legend of Trish Stratus. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break and we will be right back. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Up next, we have Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta against the House of Black, Buddy Matthews and Brody King. That match will change. It's now Buddy Matthews versus Claudio Castagnoli. Number one contenders, the House of Black, will be taking on the Blackpool Combat Club at day one for those tag championships.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Melbourne, Australia, weighing in at 225 pounds, Buddy Matthews.
Buddy Matthews, usually not a solo act, He usually competes in only tag competition, or he's in the corner of one Malachi Black. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I got distracted for a second. He usually is in the corner of Malachi Black, but here now he will be facing Claudio Castagnoli on his own. And here comes Claudio Castagnoli, still
From Switzerland, weighing in at 232 pounds, one half of the undisputed tag team champions, Clown E.O.
Claudio Castagnoli is still one half of the undisputed tag team champions. Successful against the Bloodline at New Year's Revolution. Bloodline had no answer for the Blackpool Combat Club. Buddy Matthews went right for Claudio. Claudio caught him. The question is, what can Buddy Matthews do in this singles one-on-one match? Buddy Matthews is not a singles competitor. He is a tag competitor. Claudio Castagnoli, although a tag competitor, has had plenty of singles matches and is very good in singles competition. Overpowered is what I would call the Blackpool Combat Club. The team is very overpowered. The team has 3 known singles competitors. Adding Wheeler Yuta to the group to give them 4 was only a bit overkill, I might say. Blackpool Combat Club members being... Oh, a roll up here from Buddy Matthews. Kick out at 1 from Claudio. The Blackpool Combat Club members include the World's Heavyweight Champion Bryan Danielson, still the Intercontinental Champion Jon Moxley, and of course Wheeler Yuta and Claudio Castagnoli. A very overpowered team, a team of dominant superstars, a team of successful superstars. Claudio Castagnoli is on the attack with Buddy Matthews. Matthews hasn't been able to get too much offense in. Matthews able to reverse the finish from Claudio. Competing in singles competition versus tag competition is very different, ladies and gentlemen. There is an art in tag wrestling. To be able to rely on your teammate, to be able to rely on someone else, it can come in handy. When you get tired, you get a little stressed out, you need to reevaluate your strategy. It's simple to go in and tag out. But in singles competition, it's all on you. You have to come up with the strategy beforehand, before the match, and you have to try and execute that strategy while taking into consideration of what your opponent is going to do coming into this match. Claudio Castagnoli is not one superstar who you can plan around. You can come up with the best plan, but Claudio Castagnoli is known for being dominant, being victorious. He's riding a wave of momentum. If Buddy Matthews wishes to win, he's going to have to figure something out. He hits his finish here. Goes for the pin. Only gets a count of 2. And this is what I'm talking about. Claudio Castagnoli already back to his feet. Buddy Matthews has to figure something out here. Buddy Matthews on the wrong side of the neutralizer. Claudio Castagnoli goes for the pin. Buddy Matthews able to kick out at 2. Might have taken everything he had to do that kick out. Claudio goes to the top rope. He thinks better of it. He just goes out to get it. Goes out to get Claudio. Drives him to the ground. Gets thrown back into the ring as Claudio. Buddy Matthews on the assault. If he had a plan coming into this match against Claudio, it's working out well. Driving an elbow into the back of Claudio. Claudio gets to his feet. But a knee to Claudio Castagnoli, and Buddy Matthews sets up for his finish. Castagnoli with the reversal. Hits a second neutralizer in this match. Goes for the pin, but he's too close to the ropes, I think. But no, he wasn't. That will be 3. Claudio Castagnoli with a quick, decisive victory. Claudio Castagnoli has picked up a wave of momentum, and he does not look to be losing it anytime soon. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have what could be a main event level match. Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton, one-on-one. Randy Orton was very unsuccessful at beating Bobby Lashley for the United States Championship.
From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Randy Orton had tried everything against Bobby Lashley. He hit an RKO out of nowhere. He hit the punt kick. He attempted a second punt kick. Randy Orton threw the wall and everything else at Bobby Lashley, but Lashley was too powerful for Orton. Orton had the experience, but Lashley had the power. Randy Orton now has to go up against another man who deals with nothing but power and can just sling power around in Brock Lesnar. If Randy Orton couldn't beat Bobby Lashley, what can Randy Orton do against Brock Lesnar here? That is the big question, ladies and gentlemen. What can Randy Orton do against Brock Lesnar?
And his opponent from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 295 pounds, Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar, a very tough, very powerful competitor. He's fought for the World Championship on multiple occasions, may have been unsuccessful, but it doesn't mean that he's not looking to get his hands on the World Championship once again. All Brock Lesnar has to do, you know that he's very close. At any point in time, Brock Lesnar just has to beat a few opponents, beat a few named opponents, beat a few notable opponents, and he could be well on his way to earning a #1 contendership. Beating Randy Orton here could be just the stepping stone, just the momentum throw that he needs to get back into the #1 contendership of the world title. The question we have to ask, ladies and gentlemen, what can Randy Orton do if he couldn't beat Bobby Lashley? What can he do against Brock Lesnar? Randy Orton had the experience, the veteran experience over Lashley, but the power in the end came into play. Brock Lesnar not only has power, but he has experience, and we have our first suplex of the match, ladies and gentlemen. The first suplex from Brock Lesnar, and he throws Orton out of the ring. Orton using some of that veteran knowledge. Lesnar with another suplex to Randy Orton. Orton with a roll up. Only gets a count of 1. You know, it's easy for Brock Lesnar to victimize his opponents. Hits another suplex. Randy Orton trying to fight back best he can. Randy Orton's going to fight back the best he can against Brock Lesnar. But the question still remains, what can Orton do against this powerhouse, against this monster, against the beast incarnate? What can Randy Orton do if he couldn't even beat Bobby Lashley for the U.S. Championship? Brock Lesnar with another suplex on the outside of the ring. Lesnar just throwing his power around on Orton. Referee at a count of 6. Lesnar gets back in the ring. Lesnar goes out of the ring to go get Orton. Oh, just throws Orton to the ground. Orton trying to fight back here. Orton has got to use his agility. He's got to use his agility and his brain in order to beat an opponent like Brock Lesnar. That veteran experience means nothing against Lesnar, who is also a veteran in the ring. Referee at a count of 6. Orton with a kick to Lesnar's head. Orton dropping Lesnar down. Looks like Orton's going to try and make the smart play. He's going to attack Lesnar, stun him, maybe get back in the ring. If that was his strategy, it didn't work. Lesnar was right behind him. Orton blocked an F5. Orton missed with an RKO. Goes for the pin, does Orton. Lesnar with a kick out at 2. Orton with an RKO. Goes for the pin. Lesnar able to power out at 2. Lesnar on the attack here. Not letting up on Randy Orton for even a minute. Pounding away on Orton now. Shoulders to the stomach of Randy Orton, and it boots Randy Orton. See, this is the problem that Orton had to face with Bobby Lashley. Orton had the brains, he had the agility, but Lashley has the power. Brock Lesnar has the power, and the power is all that matters. Orton with another block of the F5, and a second RKO, busting Lesnar open. Goes for the pin. Kick out at 2. Lesnar with a clothesline to Orton. And a belly-to-belly suplex. What's Lesnar thinking here? Nails him with a power bomb. Oh no. Suplex. Suplex. Suplex City. Orton is stunned, and Lesnar goes for the Kimura lock in the middle of the ring. Orton's gonna have to tap out. Lesnar, unafraid of victimizing his opponents here.
Here's your winner, Brock Lesnar.
Up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have Adam Cole and Rusev, or Miro, I'm sorry. Adam Cole versus Miro. The match was changed. Adam Cole and Miro. This should be an interesting match, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think we've ever seen this match before.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Panama City, Florida, weighing in at 206 pounds, Adam Cole.
Adam Cole, baby, got a huge win on the last episode of Raw during season mode, or universe mode. Adam Cole, one tough opponent. You cannot underestimate Adam Cole, a former World Heavyweight Champion. And I looked up the stats, ladies and gentlemen. Adam Cole is indeed the longest reigning world heavyweight champion that Universe Mode has had. A 2-time world heavyweight champion. Usually, Adam Cole would be the underdog against Miro. But in this regard, ladies and gentlemen, Miro is the underdog. The question we'd have to ask is, what can Miro do against Adam Cole in this match?
And his opponent from Bulgaria, weighing in at 304 pounds, Miro.
The Redeemer, Miro. He's a tough opponent, looking to get a shot at a U.S. or a World Championship is Miro. But before he can get a shot at those titles, he has to see if he can even get past a former World Champion. Beating a former World Champion would be very beneficial to Miro. But in order to beat Miro, or in order to beat Adam Cole, Miro is going to have to pull out all the stops. Miro is powerful. He's going to have to use that power advantage against Adam Cole. Adam Cole, quick, agile, drops Miro. Miro is dropping Adam Cole. Miro goes to the top rope. Throws Adam Cole back into the ring. This could be a disadvantage to you, Miro. Adam Cole, former world's champion. Boot to Adam Cole's head. Adam Cole with the roll through. Elbows to Miro's face. Miro swipes the leg. Miro's going to attack the legs of Adam Cole. This is smart. If you can take away the legs of Adam Cole, you take away the last shot. You take away a lot of Adam Cole's offense by taking out his legs here. But Adam Cole is agile. He's quick. He goes off the ropes and hits a drop kick to Miro. And the kicks to the stomach of Miro and an elbow to the head of Miro. Knees to the back of Miro. Adam Cole is on the attack. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, Miro would be the underdog in this match. Adam Cole has had to defend the world title against guys like Samoa Joe. He's had to beat Edge for it. He had to beat Seth Rollins for it. He had to defend against Rollins. Adam Cole would still be world champion today if it wasn't for the current world heavyweight champion, Bryan Danielson, who took it from him. And Bryan Danielson has been very dominant of late. Miro is going to have to figure out what he can do against Adam Cole. A splash from the top rope and Adam Cole goes for the pin. Gets a count of 2 before Miro kicks out. Adam Cole went for the last shot. Miro reversed it. Miro went for a clothesline, but Adam Cole reversed that. Adam Cole is quick, ladies and gentlemen. He's very quick. And it looks like he's setting up for... He is setting up for it. Oh, I've been waiting to call this. Panama Sunrise hits Miro, drops him to the ground. He has Miro up. Hits the knee. He's not going to miss this time. Yes, he does. Misses with the last shot before Miro comes in. He nails him with a clothesline. Miro flips Adam Cole. Delivers a Uranage to Adam Cole. Adam Cole is down. Adam Cole powers out at 1. Adam Cole, one tough opponent, dropping Miro to the ground. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it has to be acknowledged that Miro has the advantage here. Even though he's getting pounded away, Miro has the advantage. He has a signature. He has 2 finishers. All Miro has to do is lock in all 3, and he might be able to come away with the victory against Adam Cole. Adam Cole is not undefeatable. Miro trying to figure out what he's going to do against Adam Cole. Adam Cole dives to the outside and takes down Miro. Adam Cole dropping Miro to the ground. Now Adam Cole going to target the arm of Miro. That is a wise strategy. If you can take away Miro's arms, you can take away the Redeemer from Miro. But Miro is still very powerful. You can... Oh, attacking the leg of Miro is Adam Cole. Adam Cole being very smart, very wise in how he's taking down Miro. If you take away the arms and the legs of Miro, you can subdue his offense. You can keep his power game in. Oh, Adam Cole missed with the comeback. Oh, Miro with a kick to Adam Cole's face busts Adam Cole open. And Miro now with the Redeemer locked in on Adam Cole. But Adam Cole slips out. Driving Miro head and back first. Adam Cole gonna set up for it. Last shot to the face of Miro. Goes for the pin. Miro able to kick out at 2. Adam Cole not done, not giving up. Adam Cole knows what it takes to win. Raking the back of Miro. And another drop kick from the middle rope. Headbutt to Adam Cole. Another Redeemer locked in on Adam Cole by Miro. And Adam Cole has to tap out. Miro still has the Redeemer locked in. Finally lets him go. A huge victory for Miro. Adam Cole and Roman Reigns talking crap from far away. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, at day 1, these 2 men will be clashing. We will get Adam Cole versus Roman Reigns, the leader of the Undisputed Era versus the leader of the Bloodline. It will be happening at day one. But speaking of leadership, we have the leader of the Blackpool Combat Club, Bryan Danielson, taking on the Mr. Money in the Bank, Damian Priest. Damian Priest is usually a SmackDown superstar, but he won the Money in the Bank. That gives him privileges to travel between both shows.
Representing the Judgment Day from New York,
And we had been wondering,
at 249 pounds, Damian Priest.
ladies and gentlemen, when exactly Damian Priest would decide to cash in his Money in the Bank briefcase. It seems he is elected to cash in at the day one PLE.
And his opponent from Aberdeen, Washington, weighing in at 210 pounds, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Bryan Danielson.
Here comes Bryan Danielson and Jon Moxley, two members of the Blackpool Combat Club, the Intercontinental Champion, the World Heavyweight Champion. Jon Moxley will be in the corner of Bryan Danielson here. The match has begun. Here we go. Damian Priest has been on a losing streak lately, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta imagine that him wanting to cash in Money in the Bank is coming out of desperation. Him getting this one-on-one match with Bryan Danielson might be to test and see just what it takes to beat the current world's champion. If Damian Priest can come out of day one as the new world's heavyweight champion, that would do Judgment Day a great service. The team of Judgment Day has fallen on hard times, ladies and gentlemen. Rhea Ripley hasn't been able to capture a women's world championship. Dominic Mysterio has done absolutely nothing. Finn Balor hasn't been able to do anything either. He and JD McDonough failed to capture the NXT Tag Team Championships a long time ago. But now, Damian Priest has an opportunity to turn things around for the Judgment Day. But before he can, he has to find a way to beat the current World Heavyweight Champion, a dominant superstar, and Bryan Danielson. Danielson has been on a winning streak as Priest has been on a losing streak. Dominic Mysterio, the so-called MVP of the Judgment Day, getting involved in this match. Priest is going to have to take advantage, and he does. Driving Danielson to the floor. Damian Priest nails his signature. Bryan Danielson kicks out. What can Damian Priest do against the World Heavyweight Champion that others haven't been able to do? That is the question. Roman Reigns just tried. Oh, crossface locked in on Priest, but Priest got to the ropes. His legs were too long. Priest was able to get to the ropes. And Priest locks in a submission hold of his own against Bryan Danielson. Danielson able to fight out. Punches the ribs of Damian Priest. Goes for the pin. Kick out at 2 from Damian Priest. Priest rolls out of the ring. Baits Bryan Danielson. And Damian Priest with the dive, dropping Danielson. The last man who tried to take the World Heavyweight Championship was Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns was unsuccessful at taking away the World Heavyweight Championship. The question now, what can Damian Priest do that Roman Reigns couldn't? What can Damian Priest do that other men have been unable to do? Adam Cole was unsuccessful in getting back the World Championship from Bryan Danielson. Referee at a count of 9. Damian Priest going to take a count out victory here? No, he's going to break up the count. Bryan Danielson back to his feet here. He's going to step out of the ring. Drop kicks Priest into the barricade. And just throws Priest in back first into the barricade. And locks in a submission on Damian Priest outside of the ring. Priest has to fight out of it. Priest goes back into the ring. Slides back out. He just wanted to break the count. Lifts up Danielson. Slams him back to the floor. Danielson able to fight out. Throws Priest into the ring. Priest off the rope. Drops Danielson to the floor. Went for 2. Went for another pinfall. Only got 2. And Priest needs to figure out what he can do to get an advantage over Danielson. South of Heaven chokeslam from Damian Priest. Goes for the pin on Danielson. This could be it. Danielson with a kick out. Danielson blocking a kick. Sets up for it. Decides to go off the rope. Taking down Priest. Dominic Mysterio getting involved again. Priest goes off the ropes and drops Danielson. Danielson able to drop Priest onto the floor. Danielson sets up for them. He's going to hit the running high knee. Misses with it. Priest missed. But Danielson doesn't miss with this maneuver. He heads him to the middle of the ring. LeBell lock. Damian Priest has to tap out immediately. Damian Priest has to tap out immediately. And ladies and gentlemen, that will be it for episode 156 of Universe Mode. $165. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 165 of Universe Mode. I'd like to thank you. If you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. I will see you all in the next episode of Universe Mode. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, have a beautiful, beautiful day. I have been your host, the King Chiron. Take care.